SpongeBob slipped. A sharp wooden splinter pierced SpongeBob's hand. However, to keep Eugene H. Krabs from finding out he was hurt, he called Patrick Star for help, but Patrick Star brought some trash and placed it on SpongeBob's hand. That day, SpongeBob was hurriedly making burgers. Then, the spatula accidentally flew up to the ceiling. To get the spatula, SpongeBob climbed onto the roof using a box. He struggled to pull the spatula free, but then SpongeBob fell from the ceiling, just as he was about to land on the sword. Luckily, the spatula got stuck on the blade. SpongeBob was saved. After narrowly avoiding this crisis, the very next second, he tripped over peanut butter and fell to the ground. A sharp wooden splinter lodged deep in his thumb. SpongeBob tried to pull it out, but nothing seemed to work. His finger grew more and more painful. Meanwhile, customers started ordering. SpongeBob had to keep working. Despite his injured finger, he had to tie the spatula to his nose. When Squidward saw SpongeBob making burgers with his nose, he angrily came in to check what was going on. SpongeBob showed him his injured finger and explained why, but a drop of pus from his finger fell right onto Squidward's face. After hearing the situation, Squidward came up with an idea. He told SpongeBob that if Eugene H. Krabs found out he was hurt, he would be sent home. Upon hearing this, SpongeBob cried and begged Squidward not to do that. But Squidward told SpongeBob that Eugene H. Krabs was already on his way. When Eugene H. Krabs arrived, sniffing the air, SpongeBob became very scared. In order to keep working, he called Patrick Star for help again. When Patrick Star learned of the situation, he immediately turned into a doctor. He walked up to SpongeBob and put SpongeBob's foot in his mouth to diagnose him. Soon, Patrick Star came up with a solution. He took out a hammer and aimed at the splinter in SpongeBob's finger. But when Patrick Star hit it with the hammer, SpongeBob's finger swelled up even more. He dug through the trash and pulled out some items, sprinkling them onto SpongeBob's finger. SpongeBob's finger instantly changed color. Seeing something wasn't right, Patrick Star quickly backed away. SpongeBob wanted to go back to the kitchen to find a solution, but he saw Eugene H. Krabs waiting for him. SpongeBob tried to hide his finger, but eventually, Eugene H. Krabs found out. SpongeBob had to reveal his finger. His finger looked like it could explode at any moment. Squidward was so scared, he fainted. Just then, Eugene H. Krabs walked over and pulled the splinter out with his claw. The next second, water from the finger sprayed all over Eugene H. Krabs. The reason Eugene H. Krabs helped SpongeBob was simply because he didn't want SpongeBob to go home to heal. Then, he would have to pay for SpongeBob's work injury. After hearing this, Squidward came up with an idea for paid leave. He brought the cash register with him and smashed it over his own head, but he forgot that he was already off the clock.